Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid preview. This is the preview to the game away at Real Sociedad. A big game. It's a game that Real Madrid have to be winning, and from now until the end of the season, if we don't want to finish third, we have to be winning every single game because Atletico are 2 points off. They'll be chasing us and hunting us down until the end. And any slip ups, especially a defeat, would be second place gone. And as we've been saying, the first isn't achievable, which is bad enough. You have to get second, and that's the end of the discussion. No, what if we get third, or it's still a top four? You just can't. Second is going to be the worst you can get. However, it may not be as easy as it seems, because on your screen you would have seen, and you are seeing, that Eden Hazard is in the starting 11. Now, that hasn't been said in 5 years, and people will be wondering, are you out of your mind? Are you drunk? Like, honestly, there is no choice. And I'll go through with you why that is the case. Now, if you remember, we have Alaba and Mendy who are both out. Mendy to basically the rest of the season. Alaba probably another week, 2 weeks or so. And then you have also Camavinga, Vini Jr. suspended, Modric injured as well, and then Ancelotti rests Benzema. Now, I get the idea to rest Karim Benzema because he's our most valuable player, because he is the biggest asset, because he's the most important player to this team. But we could have probably rested him against Almeria. And maybe you would say, oh, but he's got a hat-trick, and without Benzema, we wouldn't have won that game. That's a valid point. But Real Sociedad away, it's way harder than Almeria at home, and we have to accept that as a fact. And now, because Vini Jr. is suspended, because Benzema is out, we have got an attack option of Rodrigo, Asensio, Hazard, Mariano, or Alvaro Rodriguez, who is technically in the squad list for this game, along with Doutor, Arribas, and Nico Paz. So realistically, you are looking at Castilla players coming up and stepping up. Now, is that the way it should go? No. Would I be happy if I see these players get minutes? Yes, I'll be happy if Arribas comes on and plays, or Alvaro Rodriguez. Obviously, I would want to see them, get minutes and do well. And obviously, I think a lot of Real Madrid fans do. But in such an important game, and you could say, oh, if you don't do it now, you're going to have to wait till a long time. And maybe that's true. But here is my starting 11. Courtois plays. He played against Almeria. I'm sure he's fine now. For me, as I said for the Almeria preview, Ludin would only have started for me against Almeria as his last chance to play. He didn't, and I think that chance will be gone until I have no idea when, but it's gone. My back line, look, you could argue Vallejo, but if you want to lose this game, go ahead. On the right hand side, it's Carvalho Vasquez. I just think with a Copa del Rey final and a Champions League game against Manchester City, I would pick Lucas Vasquez. You don't have an option at centre back. It's Militao and Rudiger, because you have to play natural left back, because you don't have an option there as well. So realistically, that has to be the back four / back five. So the defense is sorted. Moving on into the midfield, I'll have Tchouaméni as number 6, with Ceballos and Valverde next to him. Now people will say Nico Paz. That is way too early. I'm not having any of these Real Madrid Castilla players thrown in straight away, because If we don't get a good result, the blame goes to the players, the blame goes to Ancelotti, and not just that, we drop points if we do. Because realistically, I can't see how these Castilla players get thrown in and they start playing like they've played La Liga football for 5 years. Realistically, no. Now Cruz I'll rest, and I will start Valverde. That is a solid midfield trio. And then for the front three, wow. Where do we start? Marco Asensio has to play, Rodrigo has to play, and if I don't play Eden Hazard, I would either play Rodrigo on the left and Mariano up front, which is just, God bless me, or Alvaro Rodriguez. And as I was saying, I don't want to be throwing young players in straight away. If I was Ancelotti, I wouldn't just straight up start Alvaro or Nico Paz or Arribas. So, that is the team. That realistically is going to be the team that plays. And my word, Eden Hazard in 2023, starting a game. Wow. But how do I see it going? See, the thing is, I want to be optimistic. I want to say we'll go out there and win. But I look at the starting 11, it's not bad. I look at the back line, it's actually pretty good. It's the back line that we've been playing. The midfield trio has basically been the same. And the attack, except for Eden Hazard, has been what has been playing. For me, it's just the substitutes. You know, you don't have your Benzema's, your Vinicius, your Camavingas, your Modric, your Alaba, your Mendy's. It's going to be tough. And personally, I think Vini Jr. and Benzema, along with Courtois, are 3 players that this team absolutely cannot lose. And the fact that 2 of them have already been lost just isn't good. So, I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. I know it sounds horrible. Look, you want to be going out there saying, we'll beat them 4-0. But I can't say. I see it. And I think Real Sociedad are going to give us a game. Now, let's have a look at the table. Now, realistically, it's going to be very tough because I thought Real Sociedad were going to be a team fighting for 5th, 6th maybe. They are quite comfortably 4th, 5 points clear of Villarreal, and 9 points clear of Real Betis, and 11 points clear of Athletic Club Bilbao. The gap between them to Real Madrid, 10 points. So we're not going to realistically drop behind them. But we have to look at Atletico. 66 points to our 68. 2 points difference. Realistically, the only 2 points that they've dropped is drawing an extra game compared to winning. So that's 2 points drop. So look, this table is very, very, very competitive. Atletico are chasing us down. Real Sociedad want to be in the top 4 for next season. And with everything in mind, I would bet for Real Sociedad. Now, let's have a look at how they've been doing. Here's the news. Benzema has been left out. But their previous results, a 2-0 win away at Osasuna against a side that we will be taking on in the Copa del Rey final. A 0-0 draw against Betis away. A 2-1 win against Rayo at home. They lost 2-0 away at Bilbao. They won 2-0 against Getafe. They lost 2-0 to Villarreal. It's a bit up and down really, isn't it? But let's see Atletico and how and who they play if Real Madrid do lose. So, Atletico play Cádiz at home. I mean, that's basically easy 3 points for Atletico Madrid. So, have that in mind, Real Madrid have to go out there and win. A draw probably won't be enough. In fact, I want to have a look at the table can I have a look at the goal differences though? 48, 39. So they have worse goal differences than us. But if they win and we draw, they'll probably be behind us. But realistically, not by much. Basically the same points, just by goal differences. And I don't even know if that counts. This is gonna be a very stressful game to watch. But let's just hope for the best. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button if you guys did. Subscribe to the channel if it's on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.